Everton 3, Manchester United 3. The game just finished. We're live. Going to be doing the preview for Sheffield United with a beautiful panel, of course, Matt and Ads, which we'll be talking to very shortly. But Arsenal lost as well today. Things are looking bright for Chelsea fans. My fans, it's looking good, man. Obviously, co-host Ads, what are you telling me, bro?
Nothing, man. I'm good, bro. Another stream, fam. Another stream. Let's go, man.
Another day, another stream, as always, bro. Matt, what are you telling me, bro?
I'm much better after that United draw. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, thank you. And Arsenal just being typical banter FC. So it's lovely to see.
Basically, see it. Exactly. Well said, guys. As I told you lot, after Tottenham result, Chelsea won. We get a fresh trim, as you can see here, fully done as well. If you saw me on Carefreelewis G's channel earlier, you would have seen it already. So, yeah, 5 months pending. We're back, man. But everyone that's tuned in, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. Tune in daily. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts and opinions on every single topic that we do speak about. Very, very quickly, let's talk about the transfer rumours quickly. David Alaba, we know most likely was going to go to Real Madrid. There's reports now saying that Chelsea are trying to hijack this player simply because Thomas Tuchel is very, very interested in this player to improve the defensive back line. So, Ads, we'll start with you. I know you're a big fan. You wanted someone that is established, experienced. Is he that man?
Yeah, man. I think David Alaba is definitely a good caliber centre-back you need to be looking at, because this guy, he came off the back of one of his best seasons last season, man. He's played in that central centre-back role, and he ended up winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich. He had a really promising season last year after playing in that centre-back role. Also, he's left-footed. He gives you a different dimension playing out from the back. It's hard for teams to press against him when he's got a left-footed passer in there. So that's also a positive. You can look at his height as one of the downsides of it, because he might get exposed in the air playing in the back four. But then again, look at him. He can either play left back, left wing back. He can play left centre back in a back three. He can even play centre back in a back four. So he gives you loads of different options, whilst also being in for free. So you're not paying any money for him. It could be like a Thiago Silva signing. This guy's 28. He's in the prime of his career. He's experienced. He's been in all the big matches. So I think this guy's talking about his contract's too expensive. That's what I think. I think he needs a contract.
Maybe, you never know. We let him comment, because he loves to comment a lot on our topics, of course. But yeah, well said. Matt, your thoughts on David Alaba, man? Everyone keep liking the video, man. It's pushed to over 20 likes so far, man. Let's go. But yeah, tell me about Alaba, bro.
Yeah, I think he's a very good centre back, very good top class player in the prime of his career. Everyone keeps going on this idea that Alaba's too old, but no one realises he's actually only 28. I know he's been around a long time, but he is a top class player. The only issue is I think he's still going Real Madrid. I think you've got the news, and he's rejected Premier League before, and I think there's always been a lot of big rumours coming out, reliable rumours that he's interested in Real Madrid. He wants to go to Spain. I think it probably suits him a bit better going to Spain, and I think with the wages, it is going to cost a hell of a lot of money. You always have that worry of, is it going to be Alexis Sanchez? Is it going to be something like that where they come with the big money and they're not really too interested in anymore?
I mean, yeah, probably most likely go to Real Madrid. He did reject the Premier League, as he said earlier. But I think if the opportunity arises again, like if he changes his mind, I don't know what Chelsea can offer, but somehow we, get those type of players. But we'll keep an eye out on it for sure. We'll talk about it in the coming weeks if there's any more updates. Let's talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't know if you lot seen his recent interview before I ask you lot. You lot both seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so we'll avoid Matt. Ads, what did you make of it? Because some interesting words, talking about the manager giving instructions in the game, pushing him, the mentality, he's loving life. What do you make of that, man?
Yeah, man. It almost seemed like to me that he was sending some shots at Frank Lampard in a sense, because he was talking about how manager's giving him he was talking about the tactics and how the manager's giving him instructions on the sideline and how these are all positives to his game, and he's loving life under Tuchel right now. So, but then again, I don't blame him, because look at how he's been playing under Tuchel. This is how he's been playing all season, really, but he's just never got the chance. And the Lampard kept talking about how he's got to do this, and how he's got to do that, and how he's got to do this, and trying to almost force him into becoming a different player, someone who he's not. So it's good that Tuchel's come in and let him express himself. He knows that. That's what he said before. He said he wants his forward players to express themselves and not have too many pressure and worry about what they're doing in the front.
Come on, boys!
Come on.
Everyone is in the mud. Let's go!
Come on.
What's
Come
everyone
on.
saying?
Good, bro.
Sorry,
good.
Asman. Sorry, I had to add him in there, man. Like,
It's calm.
I had Lewis, fam.
This is beautiful, man. Everyone else what's in my drink is Man United fans' tears, and it's glorious.
Bro, 3-3, yeah. When I saw Richarlison miss that chance, I was thinking, right, United might get away with it. That Everton goalie, he plays against Chelsea, he'll turn world class. Everything's going against us, and then boom. Was it over added time? Was it past added time or something?
It was getting to that point, but they took ages with their substitutes, so it is what it is.
But I've got Bay United fans crying on WhatsApp right now, so boy, I'm excited, man.
Oh, glorious! Honestly, that fan base. The only ones that are worse are Arsenal fans, but they deserve this.
Nah, for real. I mean, look, Ads, you're talking about Hudson-Odoi, of course. I'm just looking forward to him tomorrow, bro. Like, I expect the same strong lineup, because we've got Barnsley on Thursday, I think it was. So maybe we're gonna go out for a strong lineup. Probably Thiago Silva injured, of course. The reason, like I said, it should be a strong lineup. Why are we changing it if we're winning games and we've got a cup game next, bro? Why are we gonna change it, Ads?
I don't know. I think it's all about creating a happy camp, isn't it? And this is a good opportunity. And we're playing 20th in the league. There's literally no pressure. And look at Chelsea's squad depth, man. When I'm talking about making changes, I'm not talking about bringing in some bums. I'm talking about bringing in Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz and Christian Pulisic's. I'm not talking about bringing in some dead food. I'm talking about bringing ballers in, man. We know Chelsea's squad depth is very strong, bro. So, listen, I think it's a good chance to rotate, man. We got to get these boys happy. We don't want a situation like under Lampard when the camp gets upset. I would go for a new formation as well. I wouldn't go with a 5 at the back for this game. I'll go for a new formation and just hit them on the front foot straight away. Just destroy their tactics, destroy their game plan from the first minute, man. Get a goal early, and then that's it, man. Then keep attacking them for the whole game. I want a convincing win tomorrow. I'm not going to lie, man. I'll go attacking.
Matt, what do you think, man?
I would keep the same formation. I if I'm going to change the formation, I'd do it against Barnsley. But I do think there's going to be multiple changes. I think Havertz will come back in. Pulisic will start. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi will go back to wing back. I do think in terms of the Silva injury, I'd probably say Zuma comes back in because I heard he's back fully fit now.
Yeah.
Yep. Any other changes?
Maybe give Alonso a break, but I said that last time he started, so I wouldn't be surprised if he starts again.
Lewis, what about you, bro? What do you expect tomorrow? Lineup.
I feel like a similar lineup from the Burnley game, except probably Callum Hudson-Odoi goes back into right wing back. Obviously, Christensen's going to be in for Silva, and I'm not sure if Zuma's going to be back. If Zuma's back, if he's fully fit, I'd put him in over Rudiger for this game because we're going to need some aerial threat in the match as well. And other than that, the biggest question is just up front. Which 3 we go for up front? Do we go for the 2 left forwards? Do we go for the 2 up front? But I think we're going to go for, my personal bet is Havertz, Ziyech and Werner in the middle. Because it don't make sense that Ziyech is going to be out of 2 games.
No, for real. I mean, we were speaking about it on your stream earlier. So who gets benched then? Mount gets benched, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'd go 4-2-3-1, man. I'd go 4-2-3-1. I'd play Kante and Kovacic as a pairing in the middle. And then I'd go Havertz in the 10 with Pulisic and Ziyech either side of it. And I'd give Tammy a run out as well. This is a good opportunity to get the squad and keep everyone happy. So everyone wants a chance to impress the new manager. We've seen Tuchel's give a chance to everyone.
Look, Arsenal just dropped. United just dropped. Everton just dropped. Can we really take that risk and we're on a run, bro. Like, why should we change something that's doing well?
I get you, bro, but I don't really see it as a risk. I see these players that we're bringing in as top quality players. I don't look how strong that lineup still is, bro. We're talking about Kante, Kovacic, Ziyech, Havertz, Pulisic. These men, like, we shouldn't have no issue with them starting and us beating Sheffield. I don't think it's no issue. Like, look at the quality of those players, man. We should be completely fine.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. What channel is it on tomorrow, guys?
Sky Sports, I think.
Yeah,
that's all right. Still, I've got to account for that. Lewis, did you see Hudson-Odoi's interview, bro, earlier?
No, I didn't. What was everyone talking about the Lampard indirects and shit?
Yeah, he was saying that he's loving life right now at Chelsea, getting instructions from managers how to improve, all that good stuff. I ain't seen him talk that positive in a very long time. So,
Well, I'm not
Boy.
surprised because we barely played him when Lampard was in charge. So, like, now he's getting more game time, he's getting more instructions, and he's reaping the rewards of it. So, obviously, he's going to go out there and have praise for a manager that's given him the opportunity to show what he's all about. Because Lampard didn't, simply put.
For real. I mean, ads very quickly on Sheffield United, man. Are we expecting a tight game where they're going to sit back fully and we're going to have to try and break them down like we did against Tottenham?
Yeah, you'd expect them to just sit back and try to soak up the pressure and hit us on a counter-attack. But then again, you never know, because we were saying the same about Burnley, and these lot were actually pressing us in that game. They actually came out and pressed us. I'm not sure if they'll be as negative as at home. Obviously, they could do with a point, but they beat Man United. They obviously think they could potentially get 3 points, and that would be massive for them in their relegation battle. So I'm not sure. I don't think they'll be too defensive, like 11 players behind the ball. I think they'll come out a little bit because they're playing at home. But then either way, I want us to attack from the start, even if they do play a low block, because I just want us to ruin their game plan from the start and then hammer them after that.
Yeah, Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to completely sit back because as we've seen in the last few games, teams that have been sitting back, it hasn't really worked for them that well. So I think they may want to try and put a little bit of pressure on us, see how our pressing is, because sometimes we don't work well with pressing. So they might look and see, right, if we can try and press them out and see how they are. If they're not getting broken down, then they'll sit back. But if not, then they'll just keep putting pressure on us.
For real. What about you, Lewis? Do you think we can go all out straight away, get that early going?
I don't know. Sheffield United is going to be a sticky one because, yeah, granted, they're the team bottom of the league, but they haven't really got pammed. They've only got pammed by us 4-1. That's the first time they've conceded 3 goals since 20. They've lost a game by 3 goals since 2018 or something like that. So a resolute defensive side, they're going to be hard to break down. The easiest part is their attack, but same way they got McGoldrick, who loves a goal against us. I think we're the last team McBurney scored against, so can't really take too much down to account. It's about being clinical in this game, which is a bit more jarring in itself because we know Chelsea and they aren't that clinical. Now, I'm not worried about the game even regards to the way I'm saying it because quality is going to have to show sooner or later. And I think we do have enough to see past Sheffield United to a bottom of the table. But also, don't take them for granted too. They just beat Man United. They've won their last 2 games. They're in a good run of form. They're in the best confidence they've been in the entire season.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate these guys. Let's go there. Let's do a professional job and let's get out there with a W.
For real. I mean, I just want to share the Premier League title very, very quickly. Table. I just want to discuss a few things about that. So just bear with me on that. Can you not see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so Everton drew. They still got a game in hand, Everton.
Yeah.
Oh, still a sticky one then, no?
But Everton have hard fixtures coming up. They're playing City, Liverpool. They've got hard fixtures coming up in the next.
Alright, fair enough. West Ham drew as well, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go ahead though. Yeah, if we win, we go ahead of them, which is calm. Liverpool, what happened to them? Oh, they're playing against City, innit?
City tomorrow, and then they're playing Leicester next week.
And then Everton.
Yeah, exactly. So all the teams around us: West Ham, Everton, Liverpool, City. They all Leicester. Sorry, they all have difficult games coming up. So this is a good time to capitalize because we're playing Sheffield, Newcastle, then Southampton. It should be free.
Tomorrow's a must-win game then.
Yeah, big.
It is.
Tomorrow's a must-win. Obviously, if we draw,
every game is must-win at this point, though, because I'm saying consistency is what matters.
No, for real. Yeah, we need to start getting those wins in, bro, man. What are the predictions then? Let's start with Matt. Predictions very quickly.
I think it's going to be 3-1. I think McGoldrick is obviously going to score once again, but I think it'll be a good performance all round.
3-1, did you say?
3-1, yeah.
Clean sheet at least, bro.
No, McGoldrick is always going to score.
Damn right. Mm-hmm.
How many goals you got this season?
He's the top scorer, thanks to us.
He's got like 4 or 5. Something like
so
that.
he has been scoring against other teams.
Against us and Manchester United.
Yeah, he scored 2 against United. I think he scored against Arsenal as well.
Right.
Okay,
cool.
So he does score against big teams, basically. That's all he does. Lewis, your prediction, bro?
I'll probably go 3-1 as well. Just to be honest, I can see some jammy goal coming in from them, but quality will show. Eventually, end up getting the win. I just want to see Chelsea and Timo Werner actually get some goals on the score sheet. Other than that, I'm not thinking too much of this. This should just be a W.
Ads, your prediction, bro. Give me some positivity, please. Not nervous.
The other day, I'm sticking with it, man. I'm going 3-0, bro. I think we're going to be all over them, man. We've conceded like 2 shots on target in our last 3 games. I don't see Sheffield putting in any threat towards our defense, bro. I think we'll be solid, man. I don't see anything less than the 3-0, man. It could even be more.
I think I've raised you well now, man, in that confidence. I'm kind of glad to hear that. Anyone got Timo Werner in the goal scorers? Anyone? Matt, I know you don't like Timo Werner, but you got Timo Werner in there?
Yeah, I've got Timo. I've got Kai Havertz as well.
Kai Havertz as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the third one?
Probably a corner, so Zuma if he plays.
Lewis, what about you?
yeah, I want to see Werner score because if it ain't the team in the bottom of the table, then I don't know where it's coming. So yeah, it's gotta be for it. Gotta be this game.
And ads, man.
Yeah, I'm going Werner 2 and Kovacic.
Wait, sorry. Say again, who?
Werner 2 and Kovacic, bro.
Rare Mateo Kovacic goal. I like that.
Yeah.
Raw.
Coming, fam. He's in form. He's going to beg.
Raw. Fair enough. Let's talk in the midfield very quickly. I heard ads talking about, I think it was Kante and Jorginho, right? Or Kovacic, you say? Kovacic, sorry. Why no Jorginho, bro?
It's nothing against Jorginho. I'm not going to lie. I got no
Are you
problem.
sure?
Yeah. No, I like Jorginho, man. I've always told you I think there's a player in there, and I think he's been playing well since Tuchel's coming. I just think give the man a rest, man. Just let's see what Kovacic and Kante can do, because I think out of the two, Kovacic actually brings more to our game, because if you play Jorginho and Kante, there's no one that's really going to drive the ball, pick up the ball, help with our press resistance, playing out from the back and etc. So I think Kovacic is the right man to play next to Kante. They're both tenacious. They'll both win the ball back. They get a lot of tackles in. And then Kante will obviously help him defensively. Maybe Kovacic can have some more freedom to go higher up the pitch. If you're playing Kante and Jorginho ain't going to go high up the pitch regardless. So there's no need to play them two together. Yeah, I'd rather play Kovacic next to Kante and then let Kovacic roam up the pitch while Kante sits a bit deeper.
Fair enough. Lewis, what about you, bro, in the midfield?
What the way I think we're gonna set up?
As in the two pivots, basically. Who's going to be playing? Like Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho?
I still think it'll be Kovacic. I don't see any reason why it changes. N'Golo Kante came in against Spurs, didn't really look as promising as the other two, didn't really have any key moments in the game. So I'd stick with what we have because we're playing similar oppositions for the next few weeks. So right now, I don't see any reason why we would change things up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Jovic has been excellent since we switched to Thomas Tuchel. So yeah, I'd sit with the same two for me.
Fair enough. And Matt?
I'm going to have to agree with ads, to be fair. I think Kante, I just want him to get some game time, get back to fitness, ready for the big games coming up. I think for me, I'd play Kovacic tomorrow, and then Jorginho can get a rest and then play against Barnsley and just try out the different pivots together, and then Thomas Tuchel can just see everyone playing in different formations.
Yeah. Why does everyone say Thomas Tuchel's son is Jorginho? I'm so confused. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Everyone's saying Jorginho's someone's dad.
Yeah.
It's just the genders.
Yeah,
I think it's just banter. I can't lie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's just banter.
Matt, you still giving Jorginho a 4?
Oh, if he improves throughout the season, then he'll get higher. But
is he still on the 4 right now?
I mean, 2 or 3 games isn't really going to change my mind dramatically. So
give him a 5 at least. Give him a 5.
Maybe a 4.5. Maybe he's pushing up to 4.5 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I need to see consistency.
Fair enough. I saw a quick rumor as well. Man City gonna hijack Haaland from Chelsea, 100 mil. What do you not think of?
Haaland 100 mil.
Yeah, bro.
Someone's gonna have to go first. The question is who leaves.
No, it's Aguero. Aguero's coming to the end. Isn't it? He's been injured and all of this stuff. Even if Aguero does stay, they'll just run it with 3 strikers, I think. But because he's been getting injured a lot, he's aging now. So I think it's just either they do a free striker system or Aguero cuts, but I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Them and haven't signed a striker in a minute, so I wouldn't be surprised if they went all out for Haaland.
Yeah, I don't really rate Jesus, and I think Aguero is getting to the point where you need a replacement for him, and why not? Haaland's the best striker in the world. If he goes to Manchester City, they're going to be brilliant.
Has go on.
And Guardiola just signed a new contract this season, innit? So obviously they've got plans of him. He's got to take them to that Champions League win, innit? Eventually. So without signing these big players like Haaland and going for the best young players in the world, they're not going to do this. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually went in for him.
He's just saying that because of Tammy Abraham.
Nah, bro, I want Haaland for him. I want him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
I'm just making sure because obviously Giroud might stay in it. You never know. I'm very curious to see what happens this summer with our striking force, fam. Whether Tammy Abraham has to sign a new deal, he could be leaving, fam. You see his techers in training, like
he's sliding there.
I'm a bit surprised for his height and stuff. He's got a bit of tech, fam. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's got tech, but he ain't got a link up though. But Lewis, you gave your thoughts already. Matt, you gave your thoughts. Haaland, yeah. I mean, probably has Aguero featured this season, guys, or has he just been injured always?
He's been injured a lot.
He has featured, but not much. He has been in and out.
Has he scored?
I don't remember him scoring. I can't lie. I don't think so.
I don't think he scored this season, which is weird. He's always the guy that scores bare goals.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's see, guys. Keep dropping your questions. Keep liking the video as it helps out this channel. What else we got here? I think Tammy will start. Mount will be dropped for a rest, and Havertz will play. Kante will play, and Kovacic on the bench. I think most people were saying similar.
Yeah, Aguero, he scored 2 goals in the Champions League, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyone in the panel got any questions that you want to ask?
What do you think of Havertz, the false 9?
Oh, all for it. Yes, please. Beautiful idea.
That's what I want to see tomorrow.
Decent game to test it out with. I do question whether it'll work with the physicality of the league because he is still in the phase of adapting to it. But especially as an idea for the second season, I'd be all for that. I think Kai Havertz as a centre forward would be brilliant. The more you get him in and around that final third where he gets the initial first touches, I think the more you're going to get to see the best out of him. He just needs to be a bit quicker when he makes his decisions, but that's going to come with time. But yeah, centre forward Kai Havertz, I'm all for it.
Because I just looked at how Mason Mount played against Tottenham. It's the perfect position you want Kai Havertz, or even a Hakim Ziyech to a point.
Go on, Lewis.
No, I was just going to add to that and say that's exactly what we want to do. We want to start finding our players in their best positions where you can get the most out of them. Because that's all we haven't been doing over the last few months. But go on, bro. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say with Havertz, yeah, I would like that, man. We see that he's got good off-the-ball movement. He actually sometimes gets in these positions where he should get the ball played through, but he just doesn't. And we know that this season, his problem hasn't been finishing. Whenever he's got a chance, really, he's scored. He barely missed any chances. Not that I can remember anyway. So I think it could definitely work. We saw that he's got a great finishing from Leverkusen, his movement. So yeah, especially with what Matt was saying about Mount playing against Spurs, I think that's perfect for him, and it could definitely work. So I wouldn't mind trying it tomorrow. I'm just not too sure of Tuchel. I think he was just having him as that inside forward tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie, Lewis made a good point. It's a good game to try it out.
Bottom
side table. Why not, innit? Obviously the strikers haven't been really firing this season. Tuchel coming in obviously has set up defensively, got the defense perfectly, 3 clean sheets. I think now is probably the focus to try get the attackers to start scoring.
Yeah, that's true. I can't lie. Since the attackers haven't been scoring, why not try it, man? You never know. It can't be much worse than what we've seen from our forwards this season. So I reckon we'll score more goals than the Werners and Tammys and whatever.
I just think it'll get the best out of Werner as well, coming off him.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I had an argument with Jesters the other day about this. Basically, he was saying to me, everyone's been average. Attacker's been average, and I really want to understand. Like, obviously, he was talking about. He said Pulisic was average as well. Obviously, he's the biggest Pulisic fan as well, so he has been a bit not biased, of course. So, what do you make of that? As obviously, last 3 games, I've seen improvements personally from previous games. You know what I mean? Obviously, we haven't been scoring goals, but I'm seeing better performances.
Or is he talking about everyone's been average as in their attack or the whole team?
Because we're not scoring goals. They've been average because we're not scoring goals.
Or the whole team or just the attack?
Just the attack.
Nah. Yeah, like they haven't been amazing, but they therefore have stepped up their level of performance overall. Of course, the goals still have to come, but we just got to give that a little more patience. Hopefully, in the next run of 4 games, which we have, which are quite easy, Sheffield, Barnsley, Newcastle, Southampton, they got to get firing, man. Like, I understand where he's coming from, because at the end of the day, you don't want to see 2 wins on the Tuchel's first game and both your fullbacks are scoring and then Jorginho a penalty. You want to see your strikers firing. You want to see that instant impact from their manager and them scoring goals straight away to win us games. But like, I definitely average is a drag because their performances themselves have been better than average. If you're just talking about the actual impact on their game and not scoring goals to win us these games, then I can understand where he's coming from. But other than that, I think there's definitely been a bit of confidence boosted into these boys since Tuchel's come. Like Havertz, Werner, these guys are performing better. Hudson-Odoi is definitely performing better. So yeah, Mason Mount's performing well as well. So it's just the end product now, which has got to come. I mean, it really has to. Surely Tuchel's seen it. He must have seen that the strikers aren't firing this season. So hopefully he can now, after shoring up the defence and getting that sorted, which has been good so far, 3 clean sheets out of 3. Hopefully now he moves his focus onto attacking, getting in better positions to score goals. Like we've seen it in the last few games, people are just carrying the ball for too long and not making that final pass. So I think it's all about getting that final pass in, and then we'll see a lot more from the boys.
Yeah. Lewis, what do you think?
What was that?
Oh, I can hear myself, man. Who's got it playing?
Fatta, you watching us in the background?
No.
It's calm. Lewis, what do you think? Attackers, have they been average this in the last couple of games?
Last couple of games, definitely. It's weird to say for the season because they're all on 10+ goals. But as right now, yeah, all 3 of our attackers have been below par. None of them really gone for that number 1 spot and just said, this is why I should be playing. Giroud barely fits the system. The final end ball from Timo Werner just hasn't been good enough. And Tammy's just been a little bit of both, really. And he had just a terrible first 45 minutes against Burnley. So no one's really justified why they should be starting. I'm only going off Werner based off what I know he can bring to the table. But same way, we need to start seeing more of it.
What about the wingers?
Wingers have been actually. Ziyech has been good, and Hudson-Odoi, they've been excellent. Pulisic has been a bit quiet, but there's been a couple good chances for him. But same way, if I credit the fact he's been there for a few chances, I can credit the fact Werner's been there for a few chances, but they still haven't gone in. But yeah, other than that, they've been okay. The wingers' outputs have been better than the strikers' outputs. I can say that.
For real. Matt, what about your take, bro?
Yeah, I can see where Justice is coming from, because the fact is attacking player hasn't scored under Tuchel so far. So you can't say that the attacking players are playing well so far under Tuchel. I think it's one of them things, they're creating more and they're getting in better positions. But the likes of Werner, the likes of Pulisic, the output's not there. And I think our best attack out of the attacking players has been Hudson-Odoi, but that's been coming mostly from a wing-back position. So can you really class that as an attacking? He's getting better because he's playing as a wing-back. I think it will come. I think it just takes longer because these players, it's probably where I think the most change has come from. We're not just crossing all the time. And even against Tottenham, you could see we started crossing a little bit more because we were struggling a little bit. So I think it's going to take time for them to get into what Tuchel wants. Whereas the defensive part of it, most of these players have played in the back 3 before, so that kind of makes sense to them.
For real. Father, you finally made on the stream. I know you're celebrating United's draw, Arsenal draw.
I wasn't watching the game. I was playing FIFA all day.
This guy loves FIFA, fam. What do you make of the attackers in the last 3 games, Tuchel? Has there been improvement? Have they been average? What's your thoughts on that?
I think they've been improving under Tuchel, and I spoke about this with Lewis the other day, and the fact that Hudson-Odoi, the guy that has been, cast out under Lampard, all of a sudden he's emergent under a new manager, and the fact that he's playing in a position like he's never played in before. He looks so comfortable in that position. I just think that, again, with Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think it'd be massive for this team. in upcoming games.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with you there, man. As you were saying 3-0, I think now we need to start trying to improve our goal defense for sure. Teams dropping points. United won 9-0 the other day. Do we need to rely on that as well? Goal difference.
Yeah, man, you never know what can happen with goal difference, man. It could be the difference between finishing in and out of the top four. So, of course, we want to concede as little as possible, as score as many as possible. So, yeah, tomorrow's a good opportunity. Even our next few games, they're all good opportunities to get some goals up. But regardless, end of the day, we'll take the 3 points, man. That's what matters the most, man. Of course, as long as we get the 3 points, I'm not complaining, man. Just hopefully a convincing win with a couple of our strikers getting on a score sheet, not just relying on our wing backs or whatever, man. I want to see a couple of attackers scoring this time. So, yeah, man, I'm still going to stick with 3-0. I'm confident, but yeah, it's all about the 3 points tomorrow, definitely.
Lewis, who starts for you, man? Chilwell or Marcos Alonso, bro?
Well, Alonso's probably going to start, and I understand it based off the last 2 games. I wouldn't be against Chilwell starting either because I don't think he's getting a fair representation based off 1 game against Wolves. I do think he's a better left wing back still, but I understand based on form it's going to be Marcos Alonso. So, yeah, just another 90 minutes without Howler, please, and we can continue to move.
Matt, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I think in terms of Alonso, he's still, despite him having 2 good games, I don't think, in my opinion, I still want him gone in the summer after what he did against West Brom. For me, when you do that type of thing, you don't get back in my good books very quickly. You've got to do consistent good performances to even get back into my good books. For me, he's also getting to that point where he's getting on. We're not going to be able to get much money for him if we keep him for longer. So why not get rid of? I'd get rid of Alonso and Emerson both soon and get someone else into battle against Chilwell, because I don't even think Chilwell might not be number 1 for us. If he don't pick up his performances, we might have to get someone in to challenge him, and if he doesn't pick it up, then the other left back plays.
What do you think, Ads, man?
Nah, man, I think the Chilwell, I won't say hate, but I'll say criticism in the last month or so is a bit unfair. People are talking about him like he's already written off or he's already had a bad season. I mean, he's had a couple of bad performances here and there, but let's be real, for the majority of couple. Yeah, it has only been a couple. For the majority of the season, he's been good, man. He's been consistent. He's allowed a bad point in the season. I still think he starts tomorrow, man. Surely after not playing for 5 months, you don't start Alonso 3 times in a week, man. So I'd give Chilwell another go, man. I don't want to write him off completely and say, oh, he's not going to do anything. He can't play left wing back. Let's give him another go and see what he can do, man. Because this season, I think he's been pretty good for us, man. And obviously, we spent 50 million on him. I don't see us signing another left back to come and take him out of the team, not at all. So, yeah,
Alaba, bro.
Nah, but still, I think we're going to sign Alaba more as a centre back, man, not as a left back, to be honest. Obviously, he can play either position, but I reckon we'll see him more as a centre back type.
For real. Father, what about you, man? Left wing back tomorrow.
I don't see he's not gonna start Ben Chilwell, because I'm not a big fan of Marcos Alonso, but I just think that under Tuchel he's been, one of the players that have been cast out under Lampard, then all of a sudden resurfaced under Tuchel and that. And I just think Ben Chilwell, look, I don't want to get too overly criticized, and I know you used to think you got a Ben Chilwell agenda and that, but I will say this, I do have to agree with you, and the fact that Ben Chilwell at the start of the season, yeah, he has a good start, but apart from that, I think from the second international break, I think he's been, ups and downs, maybe because of the injuries and that, lack of inconsistent forms and lack of self-belief himself, lack of motivation. That's why I don't see Ben Chilwell starting tomorrow. So, yeah.
Can you tell me why? So, hang on a second. Yeah, it's fine. Who needs a dip? Sorry, Lewis.
I got a dip.
Love, bro, man. Love. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Bless.
Take care, man.
Well, any United fans, you lot are in the mud. Lol. Up the Chelsea.
Take care, bro. Father, man, listen. Tell me, why do I have an agenda against Ben Chilwell?
I don't know. How? You tell me. Last week, I think you said last week. Really?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I just said he's been below par since his interview in December. He said that we can beat any team right now. We've got big confidence, blah blah blah, and we lost from
I
that
just
day.
think it's like, I just think when he drops his like when you let's say like when you lost your confidence, I think all you can do like is trying to be positive. But I just think like for the last couple of weeks, like I think his performance kind of bit rash at some games, But apart from that, I think he's been okay this season, not at his best yet. But I just think his time will come under Tuchel on that. We'll see.
For sure. Adds Reece James, does he feature tomorrow?
Ooh, yeah, man. For me, it does because, like I said, if I was picking a line, I'd go 4-2-3-1. I wouldn't even go with the 3-5 at the back, wherever it is.
Oh,
so,
yeah. So right back, you're saying?
Yeah, I'd have Reece James at right back, and I would start my right back. I wouldn't go with the whole wing back thing tomorrow now.
Fair enough. Matt, what do you think, Reece James?
I'd go Callum Hudson-Odoi just because if I'm playing this free wing back, just because it's Sheffield United, we don't need someone that's more defensive. And I want to try this Havertz as a false 9, Werner out on the left, and then whoever else wants to stick up the top, maybe Pulisic or something like that. But I think Hudson-Odoi has worked well on that right wing back. I don't see why or how you can drop Hudson-Odoi at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see, man. What formations did Tuchel really play at PSG a lot? Didn't he play with the wing backs a lot?
No, towards the end he did, but mainly it was more of a 4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
4-2-3-1. He was just chopping and changing between those. But
I think he played a 4-2-4 as well.
Yeah, Verratti and Idrissa Gueye as a double pivot.
He only really played 3-5 at the back this season. But eventually we're going to go 4 at the back, aren't we? Isn't it? He's not going to keep it 5 at the back. Well, I don't think he will, at least. I don't think he's going to keep it 5 at the back until the end of the season. So tomorrow.
But the way Hudson-Odoi is playing, like it seems like he is going to stick to that for a bit.
Yeah, but you can just play Hudson-Odoi on the wing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really make a difference. You just play him right or left-hand side.
I think Hudson-Odoi can play both as a right wing back, as a left wing back as well, if needed.
Yeah, you keep playing the left. Ads, what shirt are you wearing? Stand up, man. It's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing, bro.
Embarrassing, bro.
Well, you meant to call one team.
Hazard going to come back, yeah?
Talking about as a football talk.
Hazard going to come back, yeah? Hazard.
Do you support them?
Of course I don't support them, bro. It's when I kick ball in that G. It was cheap on sale.
How much?
Like £15, bro. Quick thing, bro.
Listen, guys, Matt, does Kepa get a chance ever?
No.
Huh?
Why would I give him a chance? Every time he steps up, he becomes calamity. He's the one player. Lampard. And I know a lot of players were poor under Lampard, but a goalkeeper, that's one position a manager really doesn't make that much of a difference on. Goalkeeping coach, I can understand. Lario is useless as a goalkeeping coach, and that's a different situation. But Kepa is just simply not good enough. I don't think he's ever going to have the confidence to be at Chelsea again. And the problem is he's got this big contract, so I don't know what we're going to do with him. But you can't just force him back in all the time and him drop clangers and then we drop points. If Kepa we play Kepa for the next 4 or 5 games or something like that, and he drops points by doing stupid things, and then we don't get top 4, whose fault was it? Someone who put Kepa in. Because this season it's fine margins between top 4 and top 6, or even not even being in Europe. So we've just got to be careful of it. I don't trust Kepa at the moment.
Ads, why you got Kepa agenda, bro? Why do you want him to play?
Nah, man. For me, Kepa doesn't get a chance, man.
Why?
Not good enough, man. Simply not good enough, bro. Look at he played against Luton Town and he's making mistakes, bro. Luton
for
Town.
Lampard, bro. You saw nothing,
bro. It doesn't matter. He's playing against Luton Town, bro. You don't risk it, man. You can't risk it, bro. We're already catching up. We're trying to play catch up on other teams, and then you want to play Kepa, who makes a mistake leading to goal nearly every time he steps on the pitch. Nah, man, not for me, bro. He can play in the cup, and that's about it. But even
Bro,
then,
new manager.
doesn't matter, man.
I would rather play Caballero.
He's that bad, bro. He's literally that bad, bro. I'd rather pick Caballero as well. I think he's a better keeper than Kepa, man. Kepa's rubbish.
Bro, the guy said clean slate, fam. Why we...
Everyone can have a clean slate except him. That's the only person I'm not playing again. Send him out.
That's peak. Why would you say that?
Doesn't matter, bro. It's a tough sport, bro. It's a tough sport.
So what would you do for Kepa right now? What, you think you shouldn't play?
Find a new club, mate.
Yeah, find a new team, man. He's not good enough, bro.
Or just, rekindle his relationship with his girlfriend. Why not?
He's gone through a lot of personal problems, people. We're forgetting that.
Oh.
Well, he broke up with his girl.
Yeah, and he went into depression and that, innit? It happens, bro. You haven't experienced it yet, obviously.
Oh, man, he didn't go into depression, man.
He did. I like how he did. He did.
He was that during suffer.
He was suffering. He was suffering, guys.
Maybe he can build his confidence up in the under-23s.
Oh, come on. That's harsh, man.
Give him the cup games, man. But even if we get to the semi-finals, get him out of that cup team as well.
Look, man. Even everyone's saying, "Ads, leave him alone, fam." Look, I think you're being a bit harsh on him still, bro. Like,
Sadiq, you love Kepa too, Sadiq.
Bro, I'm just chatting. I'm chatting. Look, this guy clocked. This guy's the only guy that clocked that I'm chatting Breeze from. This is the only guy on the stream. Not even the panel knew I was chatting shit. I was just trying to hype it up, trying to get as much reaction as possible, trying to get you lot annoyed, hyped up, all that. And obviously it worked. Like, all of you lot bit it. So, yeah, this guy probably ain't going to be featuring in a Chelsea shirt anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Huh?
Maybe he could get his manager's job.
What manager's job?
Any manager job. I mean, he did so well in the cup final, not wanting to be subbed off, wanting to be the manager. So maybe he can be a manager. It can't be a worse manager than this goalkeeper.
Calm down. Hakim Ziyech start. All agree?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind him starting, but I just don't know where you'd fit him in.
You're right.
I lie. Yo, Zach Attack, I actually rate you, fam. I actually rate you so highly. Like, these man don't clock at all, fam.
I have to play along, bro. I have to play along. I have to give you a reaction, man.
Stop gassing. Stop gassing. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what you're trolling, bro. Of course I do, so I have to play along.
Fair enough. Guys in the panel, got any other questions? I know Father's got a question for us. Father, drop us a special question, bro. One a day. No?
Unpopular opinion, arguably Mason Mount has been underappreciated by some of our fan base.
Or do you mean Twitter kids?
Kind of.
I think everyone here has been rating Mason Mount. I think all the comments probably
underappreciated. I would say underappreciated.
Why? Give me a reason why.
I just think I don't know. Maybe he's that young, and the fact that people thought of him like, okay, he's too young. He's not going to last long. In this Chelsea team, he's going to go out on loan and that. And yeah, man, that's what I think of some of our fan base, but yeah. That's what I think.
Look in the comments. How confident are you that we can get top 4? Speak about that.
Top 4?
Yeah, how confident? How confident is everyone?
Bro, I told you it's gonna be simple, bro. Like
simple.
I told you when the guy stepped in the Chelsea manager.
We're gonna be in top 4 by the end of the February. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree. We could be top 3.
Let's just wait and see after this big set of games.
No, I lost. I think I'm predicting top 4. I predicted it all season. Even when Lampard was doing dead, I still said to all of my guys, we're still going to get it because we have the quality in our team. It can't get much worse than what we were at, innit? But our last 4 or 5 games of the season are a bit long, bro. I'm not going to lie. We got like Leicester, City, Villa, Arsenal.
Bro, let's not think about that. I told you when Thomas Tuchel comes in, everyone's going to be performing. I've seen improvements. I've seen wins. I've seen clean sheets. I've seen... Bro, no manager since Jose Mourinho coming in first 3 games clean sheets, bro. 2 or 3 shots on target, 270 minutes. Fam, life's bright, bro. I was making videos about Havertz during Chelsea.
That's a peak stat, by the way. That's a peak stat.
This is serious, bro. I'm telling you. Thomas Tuchel might not last more than 18 months because of the cycle that we have at Chelsea. But right now, this season, we're gonna go past these teams. Man United won't last, bro. I'm telling you now. You know, talking about title, they're gonna go down, fam. They're gonna go down. I'm telling you, they're gonna go down. Whether it's draws, losses, they'll go down.
I've been telling people this, man. Ole's a manager that his whole time in United, he goes through good and bad patches. Sometimes they're looking like the best team in Europe, and at other times he's fighting for his job, man. And he's one game away from getting sacked. I don't think they're going to stay in it either. I mean, look, we're 6 points behind them now, and in this month they have to play us and they have to play Man City. So that can be 6 points gained right there. We just have to beat them when they come to the bridge, innit? But that's going to be a very big game, bro. But I definitely think we can catch them, man. United have no consistency, no identity. I don't think Ole is a good enough manager to lead that team to any sort of title challenge or something like that. So yeah, I think we could definitely catch up to them, and we just got to keep applying the pressure now.
Very quickly. Yeah, go on.
I think I saw a stat that on Twitter. It said that Lampard has a higher win rate than both Ole and Arteta. Yet Lampard was the one that sacked, and everyone thinks Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's the best. Yeah, I don't know whether it's 100% true because it's just what I saw on Twitter. But
maybe just Premier League or something. Maybe it's a certain league. I don't think overall.
I told people, Arsenal fans, if Arsenal were seriously club, Arteta would have been gone. But they pursued of him, and they're gonna keep on falling, in my opinion.
Bro, forget Arsenal on it, because obviously Arsenal is not on our level. We were shook that they came same points as us. I was shook. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They try to give me some
deep it. We were 8 points ahead of them. Imagine we still had that 8 points plus what we have now. You know what I mean? Like, that's how far we could have been. But very quickly, Liverpool are looking very in danger. Like, this is serious, guys. Like, United, Liverpool. I expect Everton to drop points. I expect West Ham to drop points. West Ham drew as well. You know, I'm expecting these teams to be dropping. And Chelsea with a new manager, fresh life. You know, everyone's on point. I need Chelsea fans to be gassed, fam. Like, I need Chelsea fans to be gassed. We can't be like... I agree with Farrell. I think in end of Feb, this team's going to be top 4. I think 3rd place, personally, but top 4, definitely. And then everyone's going to be excited, fam. I'm just going to say, I told you that when you first joined, fam. Ads, especially, I'm going to keep telling you as well. You weren't confident, bro.
I said we're getting excited.
Bro, you was excited, but you weren't confident for the games coming up. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. I wasn't. But I still said we're getting top 4, though, when you asked me time ago.
But how are we going to get top 4 if you weren't going to win those first couple games?
Catch them up later in the season, bro.
What with the hard games that you're talking about at the end of the
season? Even then, I still predicted a win versus Burnley. I still predicted a win versus Tottenham. So
very quickly, the Burnley one, you weren't confident. You changed it midway. Don't forget it.
Yeah, but I still predicted a win. I got it right. 2-0. I said 2-0, bro. I got it right.
You remember the first one? You said 0-0. Yeah. What about City? City fully gone?
No, they're not gonna. No one's gonna catch them.
Are you sure?
They're on fire. They're on fire at the moment.
What if they draw tomorrow?
Unless the only thing that might stop them today is the fact, another injury, and they got Champions League, and then if something happens in the Champions League, like another injuries that might hamper them, it could be big, massive, like in the title race,
Well, I'd definitely rather with them win the Prem than Liverpool or Man United. 100%.
No, agree.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
Apart from that, yeah.
Look at the fixtures in game week 25. Can anyone pull out? Or
that is, I think, the end of the February. We got loads.
Isn't that when we got United or something?
I think.
Yeah, the last game of Feb we got United.
The last game of Feb. Before the last game of Feb, lots of derbies, man, coming up. I think. Yeah,
there's gonna be some serious streams this month, bro.
Mate, a week before the last week of the Feb, yeah, they got like Merseyside derby, London derby, Midlands derby, Arsenal v Man City.
Well, all in one day.
Man.
Yeah, dude. Wait, I'll show you.
Yeah, put it on the screen, please.
Yeah, that's mad.
All right. Here we go. Back again. What's going on, bro?
We are back again. Look at this. What is going on here? 5-a-side. Do you know what I mean? We're going to start playing a football match right now, bro. Wow. Nah, man, I promised you I was going to drop in for a little bit and see how things are. But you got a party going on here, man. I'm excited. How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Look at that, the Merseyside derby, and then you got
Yeah.
literally like one day a derby at a time, though, like full of
You mean-
derbies. all over.
Yeah, you even got Crystal Palace Brighton. That's a big game for them.
Yeah.
So we've got some big games towards the end of
Arsenal,
Feb. Then.
Arsenal City as well. Arsenal City.
Oh, yeah, Arsenal City. Yeah, Arsenal City. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When Thomas Tuchel was announced, I told you, man, top 4. Miz, you said we're gonna finish 10th. I was a bit surprised at that. You know? I know you love Lampard, but like, what's going on?
Bro, first of all, I mean, I'm gonna showcase all the messages. Sadiq has been WhatsApping me about Frank Lampard. You guys are gonna be shocked, bro. This guy actually hates Frank Lampard, man. I can't believe it, bro. He's a legend, bro. He can't be doing that kind of stuff.
You're lying, bro.
He was Frank Lampard out from day one. I mean, I can't believe it now. In all seriousness, guys, we are back. What a game, Man United Everton, for it to be a draw right at the end. Worked out perfectly for us. We've got Liverpool. Liverpool's got City. So someone's dropping points. Hopefully,
Wolves against Leicester.
So, bro, I'm hoping we get that win against Sheffield. I'm very confident we should be able to get that win. We're going to be in striking distance, 3 points away, hopefully, if Liverpool loses. Either way, if we win, we should leapfrog West Ham. Man, this top 4, we are honestly have rattled them. I tweeted maybe last week saying that some of these Premier League managers are, I think, rattled by Thomas Tuchel. Like, I think when they saw that Frank Lampard was still the manager, they were like, just not going to trouble us at all. Now, and this is no disrespect to Frank Lampard. I think they looked at us and they thought, they're not going to trouble us. But now when they look at us with Thomas Tuchel, they are worried. Some of these managers are worried, bro, and they should be.
No, for real. Miz, how's your bro, man? United fan.
My younger brother.
No. Sorry, what's his name? The one that joined us. Yeah, Lias. That's it. Yeah, sorry. I didn't have to pronounce his name. I didn't know how to pronounce his name.
He's absolutely in the mud. I'm gonna have him in my stream in a couple of days. I might even bring you along so we can give it to the guy. Do you know what I mean? They're losing it, bro. They're losing it because from 2-0 up, bro. Like, you shouldn't be losing that. Do you know what I mean?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got so many United fans crying, bro. Guys, we've got any more questions, man? I'm trying to get through as much as we can. Everyone tuned in. Keep liking the video. Got a fresh trim for you guys, man. Keep liking it, man. I have to eat now at this time. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night. You're like me. Miz, very quickly, prediction for the game.
Bro.
Score, man.
2-0, man. 2-0. Going for a modest 2-0 here. Respecting the fact that Sheffield is in a bit of a form. But at the same time, we should have enough. We've had 3 clean sheets under Thomas Tuchel. Barely any shots against us. Mendy's apparently on some madness, at the moment. 10 clean sheets for the season. I had no idea. And that's some sort of a record that's going on at the moment. So, defensively, we're looking good. I mean, hopefully, whoever is replacing Thiago Silva, I think it'll probably be Christensen because of his ball-playing ability from being in the center of the 3 CBs. Hopefully he can manage and we can take care of McGoldrick. But boys, 2-0. 2-0 for me.
Very quickly, ads, father, Miz, Matt can relate if he wants to. Basically, McDonald's isn't halal in the UK, basically.
Oh, stop it.
But listen, we have found a halal shop that does exactly McD's chips, exactly McD's burgers.
GDK.
Right here. No, it's called Hungry Cow in Whitechapel, Leighton, and I think Tower Hamlet somewhere. There's 3 of them now.
Bro,
but
what are you doing?
Exact same
burgers,
taste,
bro.
I'm talking about exact same taste as McD's. Obviously, I tried it in Morocco and Dubai, in it, so I know it's halal.
Hungry Cow. Is that what you?
Yeah, check it. It's actually.
Bro, have the £2.50 biryanis, bro. They're the best. When I go to London, bro, that's all I'm having, bro. £2.50 pounds, £250 in Stepney Green, bro. Stepney Green, £250 biryani, bro.
Now, bro. It's not gonna be £2.50 anymore. It's gonna be £3 now. It's gonna be £3.
I'll pay the extra 50 pence, bro. That's all right, bro. But those biryanis are, wow.
Bro, I can cook you those biryanis, bro. You don't need that, man. I can cook you. I can cook better, bro. Like, on the serious level. Guys, obviously, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people have been sending me some articles about this trim. You can get questioned apparently by feds. Ads, do you know about that?
Detained, bro. Get detained.
Are you serious,
Sadiq, you're in the mud.
bro? I got a
Don't
bare
leave your
man
house.
on me.
Don't leave your house, bro.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make a bet. If by the end of the February, like Chelsea in the top 4, I'm gonna get blonde again.
Why?
All right. You're gonna look like a Super Saiyan, bro.
Kind of.
Blown.
If the salon's open by the end of February, well, I highly doubt it. But yeah,
Bro, we're not returning to Chelsea anytime soon, bro. We're not returning to Chelsea. You lot know this pandemic in the UK is absolute shocking. Like the deaths.
The thing is, yeah, it is shocking, but at least they're doing the vaccines quicker than anyone else, man. There's already been like, 13 million people, bro.
I don't care if people getting vaccines, man. I know people got side effects on that shit. Still not helped it.
Some people have died. There's actually a lot of people that have died off the back of the
Died
vaccine.
from it, bro.
I know.
My dad got it. My brother got it. Yeah, because my brother works in NHS, and my dad got it because of work or something. Like these men already on it. I'm not getting it. I ain't getting it, fam.
not gonna lie. I think
Bro, there's side effects of everything, man. Any medication you can take, they can be.
I ain't getting it, bro. I ain't getting injection in me, bro. Like, you know, soon they're gonna be like, you need this COVID thing, yeah, because to get on the public transport. I'm like, fuck that, man.
You know what the crazy thing about this vaccine is that you can still catch it. It's just you're better immune for it. It doesn't mean that I'm never going to catch that disease. But the other thing is when you do catch it and you've got the vaccine, you can still pass it on to someone else. So I don't know how. I mean, the vaccine kind of looks after you, but you can still pass it on, which is quite crazy.
Yeah,
it's the only way to get back to normality, man. Let's be real. It's the only way we're going to get back to normality.
True. Absolutely.
We're not going to get a vaccine until next year. Let's be serious.
they're trying to control you, lot, man. Wake up, ads. You youngsters don't understand this.
I'm 24. What are you talking about? I'm not youngster anymore.
I said ads, bro. Get your
But
clean your
24,
ears, bro.
I wish I was 24.
Don't worry, I've done enough research, bro. Don't worry.
Man's 25 still. Turn 26 soon. I'm quite old. Guys, I think we've answered as many questions. Anyone in the panel got any more questions? Miz, I know you joined late, bro.
There's a news about Eden Hazard coming back to Chelsea.
Bro, we
that's
like that already.
Who started that, bro? What was it? A legitimate journalist that did that? Because I need to
First,
give them.
Bro, first it was some average journalist in Spain, but today more came out. I'm not gonna lie to you, more came out today. Some
Like who? Like Chelsea correspondents?
No, nowhere near Chelsea, bro. Nowhere near Chelsea, bro. Nowhere near UK. All Spanish.
But because they're fed up with Eden Hazard, I reckon. They just want to offload him, I reckon. That's probably the reason. But there's no way Chelsea's taking him back. There's no disrespect to Eden Hazard. Honestly, Hazard is a fantastic player. As Ad said, was it yesterday or day before when we were in the stream? I mean, he could come back, but why would you, man? You've had a legacy. Man. You've had a mad career with Chelsea. That chapter's over. Do you know what I mean? And it was Eden Hazard that wanted to leave. He wanted to go to Real Madrid and play under Zinedine Zidane and win the Champions League and all of that.
Miz, very quickly before we carry on, the reason why Ads wants him, you can see his T-shirt right now.
I can't clearly see it. What is it?
It's the Real Madrid.
Oh, the Real Madrid. Real Madrid fan.
This guy's a Real Madrid fan, bro. He's not Chelsea, he's Real Madrid.
Oh, so Ads, you're actually a Real Madrid fan, not really a Chelsea fan.
Talking rubbish, man. Just when I'm playing football, man. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. Don't worry.
You're telling me on Snapchat,
you're
telling me on Snap that you support Madrid now? You're Hazard FC, you said.
Nah. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Look, why are you getting shy, bro? It's turning red, look.
Trying to throw him. Nah, it's the shirt. It's reflecting on my face.
Ads out.
Someone said ads out.
Everyone comment ads out. Hashtag ads out. Everyone comment that. Let's get it out, man. Do you man trust the vaccine?
Get that trending.
No.
Right away.
I don't.
Why don't you? Why you scared of the vaccine? Why? You're still young. You're still young anyway.
Me?
Well, as I can say, I've been offered the vaccine because I'm part of healthcare and I've already rejected it. because I don't think I don't need it as a young person because I've had the virus before. I know my immune system can deal with it. And if it's not going to stop me spreading it to my patients, if it's not going to stop transmission, then there's no real benefit to me. There's no point of the side effects, especially if it's a Pfizer vaccine. I don't want to get no cancer or anything.
By the way, that is one thing. If you have been positive and you come out of it, you actually don't need it.
Yeah, you don't, because you're immune. You've done it. Do you know what I mean? Your body's already taken it.
Yeah. So, but then again, there's different types of COVID now. Some new variants and all this nonsense.
All these new variants, they always are more transmissible, but they're not actually as dangerous because that's what happens with viruses. As they more mutate, they get less harmful.
Yeah. As he deleted the comment, bro. He wrote ads in and he deleted it, fam.
Honestly, how long until probably fans come back to the stadium? Like
2 years.
Honest assessment.
2 years.
2022.
Nah.
Wow.
Next season.
And that's 2022.
100k deaths. 100k deaths plus. It's not a joke, bro.
It's not about that, bro. They'll start letting fans in. If you've taken the vaccine, they'll let you in, bro. They'll at least limit it to people who've taken the vaccine. They'll let them back in the grounds by next season, 100%, bro. Even if it is only 2,000 people, if they're taking the vaccine, they'll let them in, bro, 100%.
So you're going to get the vaccine?
Bro, I don't know, G.
Reckon, right after the World Cup next year. Right after the World Cup next year, I reckon.
Bro, I think for the preparation of the Euros and stuff, they'll probably get it sorted.
Well, they want to get pubs open in the UK ready for the Euros.
Oh, man. Would you guys
insane.
wear non-English teams kits, shirts like ads?
To be honest, I don't know. I do have Germany kit. Nationally, I follow Germany. In international football, I follow Germany. I've got a couple of Germany t-shirts, but I don't have any other clubs. It's very difficult to follow other clubs. Do you know what I mean? Like actually fall in love with other clubs.
England.
My girlfriend's from Belgium, so I have a Club Brugge shirt just because that's her club. So.
But do you really would you wear their jersey and go out with it and that kind of stuff, Matt? Would you do that?
At the moment, I just use it when I'm at the gym. But apart from that, I wouldn't physically go out of it.
Belgian chocolate is the best, bro.
Belgian food just hands down is the best. Everything.
I haven't tried the food, but the chocolate for me is just.
But Belgium hot chocolate's awesome too, bro. Belgium hot chocolate. Try that, man.
Their version of kebab shops are so much better than here.
Turkish food's the best, man.
Bro, did they say kebab shops over there in Belgium, or they got some Belgium name for it?
It's more, they call it a friteur, but the amount of meat you get there, it's brilliant.
You need to go out. Obviously, it's COVID, but before that, you need to go out more further than just Turkish food, bro. Father, man, look, you listen to this talk, fam. You can take some advice from all this kebab shit. Like, move away from GDK, bro. No more GDK, fam. We need serious food now. Guys, look, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. If the four of you can like the video as well, it will help it to 100 likes at least.
I've already liked it before it even started.
Thoughts are with the WWC channel. Difficult times. Miz.
Hold on, let me just bring up your page. I want to see exactly how many people have liked that. What's the count at the moment?
What's the count at the moment, guys? Oh, we're 98. Swear down. Oh, I swear, I thought it was on like 80, fam. Yo, you look.
There you go, bro. I made a 100. I was the 100th like.
Yes. Come on. Gang shit. Last question, guys. Should we call Ross Barkley?
No.
Yes.
He's doing well at Aston Villa. Leave him.
Fam, I literally just saw a report like 5 minutes ago saying that Aston Villa are going to push to sign him on a permanent. Literally like 5 minutes ago.
If they want to give us some good money for Ross Barkley, then that's fine. We put that in and we get a centre back. Bro,
Ross Barkley under Frank Lampard would have been mad. I don't know why he let him go, because for his attacking eights, Ross Barkley would have done the job with the lone DM, whoever, if it was Kante or whatnot. Ross Barkley would have actually done a better job than whoever we played under Frank Lampard the last couple of months. So right now with Thomas Tuchel, there's no chance for Ross Barkley. We get the money and we move on.
Do you reckon like somebody behind the scene like did a transaction of it, this transfer window and that? Do you reckon like somebody like Marina told someone to let go roast Barkley on loan there.
Maybe he wanted to go.
I just think it's a good.
Maybe he wanted to go.
It's good business for the club because we only bought him for 15 million. If he has a good season,
Which he is.
and we sell him for 35, 40, which I think we'll
Beautiful.
get for him, then that's double
Beautiful.
profit, and then we can get other players. You've got so many midfielders at Chelsea that to bring back. You've got Gallagher and Ruben Loftus-Cheek are playing well as well. So if you can get rid of Barkley for a good price, bring in a centre-back or a defensive midfielder, and we're cushy.
No, you know one player, the boys, I would want back now. Now looking at Thomas Tuchel's formation, I don't know if it's going to continue that way. Is Ethan Ampadu? I think Ampadu as a left centre back, what he's been doing at Sheffield United, and he's been doing really well as a left centre back for them. He comes back alongside Thiago Silva and Azpiliecueta in the back three. That will look very good because he's actually a left-footed player, and being a left centre back. They'll suit us perfectly. So that's one player I wouldn't mind getting back.
How much they're paying you to do this propaganda, bro?
Ethan Ampadu, bro, he's paid me a lot, bro. It's a direct transaction into my account, PayPal.
Bro, you remember Declan Rice liked the tweet?
What?
Declan Rice liked Mrs. Tweet, bro.
Declan Rice. Oh my days, do you remember that?
Tell everyone the story, man. Tell everyone the story.
Oh
man.
my God, boys! I don't know if you know this. Last season, before the start of this season, you know how everyone was doing the Declan Rice propaganda, and Alex Goldberg's one of the biggest one who does a Declan Rice propaganda, and he's tweeted out something about Declan Rice. I then commented, I don't know why we are so hyping about Declan Rice when we got Ampadu, and then on that same night, Ampadu got loaned out. And I said in the comments again that, oh man, this is now setting up to be Declan Rice to come into our team. And Declan Rice liked my comment when I said Declan Rice coming to Chelsea. He liked my comment, and I woke up and I saw that. And I'm like, what's this guy liking this comment, man? And I tweeted that out, and then he DM'd me directly. He goes, nah, man, it's not like that. You know, nothing against Ampadu. I respect him. It's a good loan move. Da-di-da-di-da. I go, why'd you like that? Are you coming to Chelsea? He goes, like he didn't want to comment any of that. But he said that, this is nothing against Ethan Ampadu. And that was a weird night, man.
So he actually DM'd you?
He DM'd me direct. He DM'd me and Simon Phillips. I still got the DM.
That means you can still DM him right now, even though you don't follow him.
I have. The guy never replies back to me. every time West Ham's done good, I've actually done a mad suck-up job, and I said, hey, Declan, man, well done, man. Well, good game. But I said in the TL, and I hate all these Declan Rice propaganda. And that DM, bro, well done, man, well done. But lately I haven't, bro. I can't wait till this whole Declan Rice thing drops and we don't get him. I swear I will DM him and say, you know what? I'm glad you're not coming to our club. Fantastic. Stay where you are, bro.
Be a West Ham legend.
Miz, what DM would you bring in?
But
I'll bring myself in. I'll bring myself
Sadiq, bro, you couldn't even be a goalkeeper, bro, let alone DM. So forget about that.
No.
I will bring in Marquinhos, man. I think Marquinhos is somewhat getting linked at the moment with obviously Tuchel. And you know what the crazy thing is, boys? Marquinhos 26.
Yeah.
This guy was like
been there for years. For years.
The guy should be in his prime right now. Like, this should be the prime ages for him. So
It's mad when you think about it. When he was playing us in 2014-15 season in the Champions League, he was at 20.
Bro,
That's
insane.
ridiculous.
It's insane, bro. Yeah. I would love Marquinhos, man. That would be a mad pivot with someone like Kante or even Jorginho, Kovacic, whoever it is. I think Marquinhos would be fantastic for us.
Guys, very quickly, Ads, you can answer this question for everyone.
Got to put myself up there.
What do you mean? Where am I, fam?
In goal.
He said, who do you think's the best, bro?
Yeah, me. What do you mean?
No.
I showed you in Power League, bro. What do you mean?
Sadiq, bro, please.
Bro, Sadiq, I reckon you'd get bodied, bro. I reckon I'd body you, bro.
Bro,
Sadiq, you get bodied more than Christensen.
Ads, I beg you, tell these man, please. Tell these man.
Nah, he's good. He's not as good as me, but he's good.
I've seen some of your clips, Sadiq, when you post it. You're all right. You're decent, bro. You're decent.
Trust me, yeah. I play CM. I'm slow like Fabregas. I would get bodied, by the way, but I can give you that ball and score goals, man. Trust me.
Well,
I got
that's
accuracy. But brother, are you mad? Yo, I wanna block you for that comment, fam. How'd I block this guy?
Allow
Sheila,
it, bro. Allow it.
Sheila, you always come onto the streams, but today you are late, my friend. But lateness is greatness, like Matisse says with Miz. Okay,
Absolutely.
I hope you're good, guys. I'm probably going to end the stream here. I know we got a bit carried away with COVID talks. I know Ads is a Real Madrid fan now. We learn new things every single day, people. You know what I mean? We learn new things every day. Matt has given Georgina and Kovacic a 4 rating for the season so far, which is a bit surprising. Father thinks I hate Chilwell with an agenda, which I have no idea where he got it from, but he loves Timo Werner. And yeah, man, I like the trim as well, bro, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, the amount of reaction I've got from it is
Bro,
crazy.
it's hot, bro. It's sexy, bro.
I
That's
can't-
what I'm gonna say. The
Yeah,
ladies,
not
ladies,
live, not live, not live, not live.
the live chat, bro. Smash the like button for Sadiq.
Yeah, you lot keep liking the video and subscribe to the other side of the coin. Miz, if you can comment your channel, bro, on
Yeah,
the comments, bro, so I can put it up there.
100%. The other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at that. I just had a live stream with Monster just a moment ago talking about the top 4 race. Did a preview with the boys, Jonathan and Mark, which was yesterday for me, but early days for you guys. Yeah, just search up the other side of the coin. You'll see it in the where Sadiq is commenting. Right, I mean, he's directing right now in the description. You'll see it there. Drop in, and I'll see you guys there for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow live stream straight after the game, immediately at full time. Obviously you can join either of us, probably, hopefully myself. Father,
Bro, just all the
I'll
channels.
join.
Have like
Yeah.
5 streams on. Have all your favorite YouTubers on. Just give everyone views, bro. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Have like 5
Facts,
pages
man.
open. Have 10 pages open.
no facts, man. Just like everyone's video, bro. It helps. You know what I mean?
Same.
When is Nini coming on next? Very soon, my friends. Very soon. Very soon. We're doing weekly collabs as well. I've got weekly collabs with Nini, with Miz, with Monster, with Lewis, with Matt, Father. You're going to be seeing a lot of these guys a lot, man. Why don't I do watch-alongs? I'm leaving that to the other side of the coin. You can go subscribe to him if you want to watch it, people. Yeah, subscribe to him. I
Man,
don't do it.
watch-alongs are tough. Watch-alongs are tough, bro. 2 hours of just talking, and you know what I've noticed, boys, when I've done a couple of watch-alongs, you don't get to watch the match too much. You're just talking too much, and you're not really watching, and then you miss out on like important stuff. So then you go to the reviews at the end of the match, and honestly, you're confused as to what happened because you don't know
No,
what. You
facts.
just know the scores. That's it.
No, facts. I'm glad you said that so Matt can note that down. Obviously, if there's about 4 or 5 of us, we can probably spread it around for sure. But
Yeah.
2 or
You know
3 of
what?
us is a bit...
Stakeholder, bro. Just make it us 5 or grab whoever else and do a watch along. I think when it's many, it's easier.
No, obviously, if I do watch along, I want at least 8 people on the watch along. I want 8 of us on the stream.
That'd
For
be
real.
mad.
I don't want to do it with 2 people.
You know what's
only.
annoying about it though, because there's gonna be people ahead of others, and someone's gonna celebrate
Yeah.
a goal, and the whole feeling.
No, bro, this is what you do. This is what you do. You start it. Like, Father, I beg you tell these like how it's done. You know how you do it, bro.
Oh, which one? Which one I did? I forgot. I didn't do watch.
WWE, bro, you tell these guys to
Oh,
wait at a
yes.
certain time.
Oh yes, that one. That was mad though. That was mad.
Basically,
Like,
everyone stops at a certain time on the screen, whoever's first.
Yeah.
And then
I hear you, bro. But some people like me, I watch on the BT Sport app or on Sky Go. That's how I watch the games on my PlayStation.
so
And
we're
other-
behind.
Yeah, I'll be behind. Other
Yeah,
people
same.
will be watching.
Same.
Other
I
people.
think everyone will be like that, dude. No one's gonna be
Yeah.
watching on TV.
Yeah, you just got to stop somewhere and then go, all right, let's start from here. And then it could be like a second or 2 seconds difference. But you know what the issue is? Sometimes in the live chat, people comment just before the goal. So there's goals already happening in the live chat, and then we're still watching, and then we show our emotions while the live chat's already like, we're there. A minute ago, we were there.
Do you look at the comments on StreamYard or do you look at YouTube?
Comments on the StreamYard.
StreamYard's a bit slower, though. I thought it would be
but
okay.
still, some people are like, when they're watching live and they like, let's say they're 30 seconds ahead of you, they'll be commenting goal before you even see it.
No, for real. King Essential, I know you're Ad's biggest fan, but unfortunately, yeah, he is a Madrid fan, my friends. Sheila, thanks for that, man. Make sure you come onto the review straight after the game tomorrow. All of us will be live. We'll probably jump into the other side of the coin when I'm done as well. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Keep liking the video, push to 120 likes, subscribe for new here, hit the notification. We hit over 2 million views as well. Like I said, so we need 20k subscribers ASAP, man. But take care, everyone. All the best, man. Enjoy the game.